Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. We are going to be doing another daily race C Watkins Glen long course. We are going to be in the group 4 machinery. I've gone for a completely different strategy in this one. I'm going for the Nissan GT-R, which is going to be the fastest car, but we are not going to be fuel saving and we are not going to be on the hard tyres. We're going to be doing a tyre swap during the course of this one. So the fastest strategy is, of course, doing the no stop out, starting on the hard tyres, going all the way to the end in the Subaru. I think probably the strongest car for this one, saving fuel just on the hard tyres, but we're going to see how we go. Coming up behind Rob here in the Hooters WRX. See if we can make a move here into the first corner. Now we need to move up pretty quickly. We're not sure who's going to be on the alternative strategy to us, so we need to make the most of these racing medium tyres. So we swerve around the outside there of the Hooters mobile. See if we can get the move done going into the bus stop chicane. There we are, nice. Let's get it slowed down. We're going to move up another couple of positions courtesy of deaths in the bus stop. That's going to move us up into P7. Not too bad so far. You can see up ahead there Rob, the Italian, having a 1 second penalty. So that's going to be another position for us, moving us up into P6. As we come up to the penalty line there, just seeing Rob serve his 1 second penalty. So P6 is ours. That's also going to give us a nice buffer behind, so that we don't have to worry about defending too much on the rest of this lap. You see, it's all getting very busy up ahead. They're all battling, all fighting. As you see, the two white or the two yellow Subarus there getting very feisty. And we're just going to sneak up the inside of both of them. That's another 2 positions for me. Thank you very much. Coming up behind Linjay, the German, who I believe is the only driver in the top 8 who is on the no stop strategy. It's going to be very important to get past him. Right in the slipstream all the way up this hill. That's going to give us a massive advantage. See if we can make the move before the bus stop. I think we're going to be a little bit too far back, but we do have that overspeed thanks to the slipstream. We're going to go defensive. I think about making it work around the outside, decide to back out. It's not really worth it, and I get the better exit. That's going to slide me up the inside. A little bit of contact, but there's not really much in it, just a racing incident. So that's going to put us up into P3 as the Subaru gets very close to our bumper. We go very deep here. It's going to compromise our speed all the way up the hill, giving Linjay, the German, the opportunity to come right up the inside, and the Nissan there behind. Gonna make it 3 wide with a massive lunge. I see it coming. I try to get the cut back. I'm gonna go 3 wide again into the next corner. I think better of it, so I make the cut back again. However, we just get a little bit on the grass there. I'm not able to get the power down as early as I want. So this is going to really compromise our time. We really do not want to be losing time to these guys. especially the Subaru, because we know they're going to be on a different strategy to us. So we get the better exit down the straight with that slipstream. We're going to make them pass stick. And we're going to get as close to Rob as we can, so that we can follow him all the way up the hill. Subaru, they're getting a very good exit. Can actually give us a little bit of a bump draft going up this hill. Knows he's not going to make the pass work going through those S-bends. We set a purple sector there. Still looking pretty good. We're in 4th at the minute. I'm going to go defensive because I did see the Subaru get the run. We just need to drop that Subaru a little bit so that we can concentrate on trying to get up to this Nissan right up ahead. On this corner, I do like going for the late apex. Didn't quite make it there, but I like going deep on the brakes on that one and then cutting back for the late apex. I feel like it gives you a better run up the hill. Trying to use that slipstream as best as I can. I do feel like we're getting a little bit closer. Gap now down to 0.7 seconds. Get a really good run out the final corner there. That's going to put us down to 0.5 seconds. Which is going to be better slipstream range. That is also going to be our fastest lap of the race, although it's not going to last long. Getting pipped there by Speed Attack. But we're in a really good position here. We're right behind P3, going all the way up this hill. Get a really good slipstream. We've dropped P5 down to 1.6, so he's not going to get any tow from us. As we decide here, we're just going to work with Rob for a little bit. I really felt like if we work together, I can see that he's got a lot of pace, so if we work together we could really try and catch the top two. Oh, I think are starting to fight a little bit. You can see the gap coming down slightly. So now it's just about working together. I didn't want to put him off. Trying to keep a nice gap between me and Rob. See if we can't just catch up with these top two who are also going to be on the same strategy as us. See Rob here just starting to lose us a little bit. Luckily he did get a slide going out of that corner, so it's going to put us right back on the bumper again. Well, not quite on the bumper, but very much in that slipstream. We get a nice exit out of the first corner. It's going to decrease that gap once again, giving us a slipstream all the way up this long sweeping hill. Now, Watkins Glen isn't my fastest circuit. I'm definitely not at my best here, but we're trying to make it work. If we can get on the podium for this one, that would be an amazing result for me. We're right back on the bumper drop here, going a little bit deep. I'm really trying not to go for the move. I did feel like he was a tiny bit faster than me, although he did keep making a lot of mistakes. So we make a massive mistake here, just missing our braking, punting him off. We do get completely off the accelerator, making him or letting him get the position back, making sure we did not get an advantage. However, we do get slapped with a 2-second penalty, and that is really going to ruin our race. And this is also going to ruin our race because we're going to lose the slipstream of Rob. He's going to go in for his pit, and unfortunately that's going to compromise our exit going out of this corner, as we weren't able to hit the apex. So now we have a 2-second penalty. We have a 7-second gap to P1, and we only have a 1.4 second gap to P3. We do have enough fuel for another 2 laps, so I really feel like the guys on the medium tyres that are coming in, they're coming in way too early. There is no point. You might as well use the best tyre when you have at least as little fuel as possible. It's really going to maximise speed. But we'll see what we can do from here. Still going to be a really good position, I feel like, starting from P10, remember. As you see the Spaniard there going up into P3. It's only going to be a couple seconds behind, and we do have this 2-second penalty. But because it's going uphill, we're going to lose a lot more time than that. You see, when we took the penalty, it was 2.4. And he's still going to make the move. Going to pull out another half-second gap. So in all, I think we lost around about 3 seconds. Luckily we did manage to stay in the tow of the Spaniard, driving the Ferrari there. Unusual choice, don't really see the Ferrari much these days. And we do have enough fuel for 1 more lap, so we're going to take the 1 more lap on these medium tyres, maximise the best tyre. I suppose having had that penalty, that is going to give us an advantage in some respects, because we do have another car to work with. We're going to use slipstream, which is going to basically give us free time. So we are going to have to pit this lap. I believe Suleimanov, the Italian, and the Spaniard in front of us are also going to have to pit this lap. You can see that gap coming down to P1. It was 8 seconds after our penalty. It's come back down to 7. I think he's really having to fuel save right now. As you can see, we're on 3% of fuel. So not doing too great ourselves. As you see the Spaniard up ahead, just getting on the grass, and that's going to throw him outside of the pit entry line. And we all know what that means in Gran Turismo 7. That is going to be a 3-second penalty. As we fuel up, we're going to put a little bit over what we need. That just means that we can maximise the car, go as fast as we possibly can, not worry about fuel. We'll have to see where that's going to drop us though in the rankings on the leaderboard. Okay, we're going to come out in P7. As you can see there, the Spaniard just up ahead getting that 3-second penalty. So that's going to be the end of his race. It's going to move us up into P6. Unfortunately, he's also managed to drop us a little bit so that we don't have the slipstream going all the way down these long straights. Going to compromise our time a little bit, and I also have to remember that we're on the hard tyres now, so I can't take the lines that I would usually. Go past the Spaniard here after serving his 3-second penalty. That's also going to give us a nice cushion behind. Gap's going to go up to about 1.2, 1.3 seconds. So that's going to give us a nice gap going down the long main straight. Won't be giving too much slipstream, so it's not going to catch up too quickly. We really nail that exit. When you get that corner right, it just feels so good. It's just really difficult to get right. So we have 2 laps remaining. We have 3 seconds to the Subaru, I believe, up ahead. Possible. It's going to be difficult, but it's definitely possible. Of course, we're not sure what strategy he's on. I think it's the first time I've actually seen Rob. The English Rob, that is. Oh no, he's in the Hooters WRX. The Hooters Subaru. But we haven't seen him for a very long time in this race, so we haven't checked what strategy he was on. I think he might have been on the no stopper, which is going to be very slow going up this hill if he has to still be saving fuel on the worn set of hard tyres, and he has a penalty as well. Look at that. So we're going to go flying past. Thank you very much, I'll take that. Now we have the yellow Subaru, because we get a massive punt there. I think I was just going a bit too slow, taking it a bit too cautiously through that corner. So 1 lap remaining. We have 2.5 second penalty to the Russian up ahead. We're definitely not going to be able to get that slipstream. So this is all going to be driver skill, which I do seem to be lacking right now. I think we must have made a mistake there coming out of the first corner, because we've taken out a second just on that corner alone. So now we are well and truly in that slipstream. You see the extra momentum we have, just taking hundreds out of that time there. Gap does seem to be settled now, about 1 second. He gets a massive slide going through this corner. It's going to move it down. Gap now sitting at 0.8 seconds. See if we can nail this corner, get a good run going up the hill. It's pretty good. gap coming down all the time. We are of course in the slipstream. That's going to be a massive advantage to us. Half a second. As he goes very, very deep there. Just coming onto the course at the wrong angle, so I'm not going to be able to take advantage. He's going to go defensive. Don't blame him. I don't know what happened to me at that corner. I just messed up my braking and my gears. So the penultimate corner, we didn't really make anything work there. We're going to try and get a really good exit out of this corner. Final corner. Is it going to be enough? I don't think it is. As we come behind the line, bumper to bumper, it's going to be a P4 for us. So Lin J was on the no stop strategy. The rest I think pitted in the top 5, maybe 4. But that is going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye.